Tovar making just his fourth.
Oh, Mark Papa's out. Wow.
MLS game.
But you saw Ziggy Schmidt talking to Papa there. And for me, the fact that he was adamant in this game tonight, Papa, of making himself involved. This guy's a good player. He's very different than a Nagel in terms of the way he approaches his wide position. But getting him on the ball and having him be that third guy with possession, I think that's crucial going forward. The more he gets on the ball and starts to feel it, builds that confidence even within a game, the better off Seattle's going to be in adding that part of a rhythm and possession. And then Osvaldo Alonso comes back and involves him. And he's taking a little time to adjust to Seattle.
Tierney takes the free kick. Fry tracking good. Flying punch away. Caldwell trying to keep it in. Gonzalez was tracking it out off Evans for a New England corner. Stoppage time, still in the watch of referee Juan Guzman as Kellen Rowe, unhappy return to his hometown, will take this corner. Rowe's out swinger, headed away by Evans. Kobayashi able to swing it back for Rowe, lost his footing, but he's able to recover. Cross in, Evans knocks it down. Holy Martin's there to get into midfield. And it's interesting what you bring up there, the idea of the third man outside of Martins and Dempsey. Gonzalo Pineda told us yesterday he really wants to be that, not just play it up to them, but make runs off the ball, join up. And when we asked Ziggy Schmidt about the idea of, finding that third person, he was almost insulted by the question because Lamar Nagel had 9 goals and 9 assists last year. What more does he need to do to be considered the third man?
Yeah, but there's a difference between the third man in terms of the goal scoring and the third man or fourth man in terms of the importance of the attack, which we all know goes through Clint Dempsey and Obatemi Martin, sometimes solely through them.
Alston weaving his way around, able to keep it into the box. Marshall comes over to help.
It's almost a challenge to some of these Seattle midfielders to say, hey, they get all the attention and they get all the focus. Can you become an integral part where people are talking about you and how important you are to what Clint Dempsey and Obatemi Martin do? Not just goals, because they have other people that are scoring goals.
Final 90 seconds or so of this one. Chris Tierney sends it across. Evans tracking it the whole way. Caldwell picks it up. Tierney again. Gonzalez, the center back, making the run, hitting the cross. Washington, exciting young player. The Sounders were very happy to trade up to get. He'll be replacing Gonzalo Pineda. Well, then 19 years old. The Sounders traded up with Real Salt Lake to get him with the 16th pick of the draft. Third and final change. Pineda visibly frustrated, but rolled out a player that the Sounders are very excited about.
He was the Gatorade High School Player of the Year back in 2013, and I actually walked in and surprised him in his high school classroom to give him that award. He's all grown up, an MLS player now.
Well, he gets a ceremonial 25 seconds.
Can never take that away from him.
It is.
And Seattle Sounders they've won the soccer game.
2 goals.
There's Obatemi Martin, one of my favorite Seattle Sounders player. Only player of my favorite on Seattle. Clint Dempsey, he's awesome.
Well, let's take a look now at our Heineken moment of the match from this game. A game that Seattle didn't necessarily control throughout, but rolled home with. And our moment of the match was that third goal to Metro the bunch, Alexi.
That was my favorite goal for the beginning of the season, for the home opener. That was my favorite goal of all time for them. That was awesome. You have to say this team knows what they're doing. I don't see why the Blackhawks couldn't have won in the damn overtime or tried to at least save the defending effort to stop that goal from going in against Crawford, though. This is what you call rare offense. Blackhawks need to get the same offense as the Sounders do. And defense, though. They'll have to work on it, though. They can do it in the playoffs, though. But if we lose to Rangers before my birthday, though, I'm going to be angry. But I would like to see the Sounders again and again every game for soccer. Favorite soccer team.